Mattie, where's Lily? I can't find her.
Not so much noise, Toby. Your Uncle David's asleep.
Asleep? He's only just got up.
Never mind that. When you're over 80, you'll want to sleep too. Run away now, and take Lily up to the field and fly your kite. Here's your mother and Mrs. Anson, and they'll be wanting to talk.
All right.
Lily! Lily! And don't make a noise, I said.
But why, Frances? Why? Oh, good morning, Mattie.
Good morning, Mrs. Anson.
Oh, Mattie, don't let me forget to go through the children's school lists with you before you pack, will you?
Very good, Mrs. Farrar.
Really, Frances, if you hadn't come this time, I should have despaired of ever seeing you again. I should really have been offended.
I felt so ashamed. I only wanted to hide. When I got out of the train last night, I imagined people were staring at me, saying, look, there she is.
Oh, my dear girl. I don't suppose anyone gave it a thought. You're not the first woman to be divorced.
No, but the circumstances, Laura, you must admit. And then to come back here where the village people knew me as a child.
Yes, my dear, but do remember, that's nearly 20 years ago. Why did you never come back? We were all so fond of you. And you left us and married and simply disappeared into thin air. Why? Why, you mysterious creature?
It's so difficult to explain. You must have thought me so dreadfully ungrateful, but it wasn't that.
Well, really, I began to wonder whether you had been unhappy here.
Unhappy? Well, this is the only house that has ever meant home to me.
Well, I dare say it looks much the same. I'm too old to make changes, and of course Julian never suggests anything. By the way, how do you think he's looking?
Not very well. Rather thin and harassed.
Of course he works far too hard. It's simply ridiculous. He's ruining his health. And for what? He could hardly take life more seriously if he were the Foreign Secretary. And the fact is, he hasn't been particularly successful.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, he doesn't talk about it much. But I know he's disappointed. Oh, if only he wouldn't worry so. If only he'd be a little more tolerant and easygoing.
He was never that.
Well, the way he talks sometimes, you'd think the fate of Europe depends on him. However, when he's at home, I take good care to bring him down to earth. After all, although I run it, this place is actually his. Ian made it over to him years before he died. So I insist that he takes an interest in it. And he goes through the accounts with old Gregson. You remember Willie Gregson, Ian's solicitor? Julian can't bear him.
Poor Julian. I'm afraid he wasn't very pleased to see me.
I felt extremely angry with him last night. When one remembers that you and he were brought up here together like brother and sister...
He disapproves of me.
Oh, how can he be so stupid?
Oh, I don't blame him.
Well, of course, he's absurdly single-minded. Julian! If only I could have persuaded him to marry. Just think of the difference it would have made to him. Julian, dear!
Yes, I'm here.
Not you, David, dear. Go to sleep again.
What about my medicine? He's getting very forgetful.
Oh, Doctor! He worries about his medicine, and it's probably only peppermint.
I keep hearing children. Whose are they?
I've told him half a dozen times. They're Frances's children, David, dear. You remember Frances? The Ledward's little girl who came to live with us after her parents died? You remember, surely.
Yes, of course I do. You've been away some time.
I have indeed, Mr. Anson.
Some time.
What's funny about that?
Nothing, dear, nothing. Here's the doctor with your medicine.
Here I come with my elixir. There you are. Follow it up. They're filthy stuff. Still, I suppose it doesn't do me much harm. Much harm? It's making a new man of you. Very funny.
And now for a little walk, dear.
Don't want a little walk.
Just to the pond and back. Up you get. You always feel better after some exercise, now don't you? And then this afternoon you shall sleep. We shall all be out and no one will disturb you.
Why, where are you going?
Just to the beach for a picnic. It's the children's last day.
Well, can't I come?
No, you wouldn't like it, dear.
Yes, I should. I'm sick of the garden.
No, there's no shade and you'll get hot and uncomfortable.
Hot? My dear girl, I've been in places where a day like this will be considered bitterly cold. Oh, well, when you're old, of course, no one knows what the devil to do with you. Well, come on, Doctor, come on. To the pond. To the pond. And this afternoon, to the picnic. Every day, year after year, to the pond and back.
18 years David's been here. When he first came, he was wonderfully active. But now, of course... Julian, do come out. I promised Ian that his brother should live here. But you've no idea how difficult it was to find someone suitable to look after him. It had to be a man of, well, a certain education, and if you want that, then you've got to pay. And in this case, the price is gin.
Gin?
Yes, rows of bottles we found behind his dressing table this morning. Oh, Julian, dear, didn't you hear me calling?
I'd forgotten he had all those azaleas. When was I last here in May?
You may well ask. He's never at home, never. He's always organising Europe.
Oh, please, Mother.
Oh, well, do for goodness sake relax, Julian. Sit in the sun and put your feet up. You look as if you'd lived underground for the past 6 months. Frances thinks so, too.
Oh,
I'm perfectly well, as it happens, and sitting in the sun doesn't agree with me. After 10 minutes, I'm simply exhausted.
Nonsense, dear, nonsense. And this afternoon, we're going for a picnic on the beach.
A picnic? Oh, that's a good idea. I'm only sorry I shan't be able to come.
There. You see, Francis? He instantly dissociates himself from our childish amusements. And why can't you come?
Well, I told you surely last night. Humphrey Caldwell is coming over to see me.
Well, he shall come to the picnic, too. Why not?
I gather he particularly wants to talk business. He isn't motoring 30 miles to eat jam sandwiches on the shore.
Well, if you must talk business, nobody's going to stop you, dear. You can go off together and whisper your secrets behind a rock. But we shall all be very disappointed indeed if you don't come. Now, won't we, Francis?
oh, yeah, very.
Mother, dear, how can we possibly...
Of course you can, dear. Now, Francis, come and help me with the flowers. There's a good girl.
Oh, yes, of
Now,
course.
Julian, just forget the troubles of Europe for half an hour anyway. Oh, Willie, what do you want?
Just a few matters.
Oh, now, do stop chasing him about with bills and the accounts. Now, sit down, both of you, and enjoy God's sunlight for once. What would you like me to do? You do the sweet peas in those small vases.
A great character, your mother, Julian.
Yes. I sometimes think she believes I selected my profession solely with the idea of annoying her. Every time I come home, it's the same story. For about 10 minutes, she seems pleased to see me. And after that, she never stops making derogatory remarks about my work and interests, you and your ridiculous foreign politics and so on. And now she insists on inviting you here every time I come home in order that I may be shown the accounts. Look, please don't think that I'm not delighted to see you here at any time.
Oh, thank you.
But to be perfectly frank with you, Gregson, I'm just not interested in playing the part of a country squire. The business of running an estate seems to me an irrelevance, an anachronism.
Matty! Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you want something?
No, thank you. It was just to tell Matty we found the spotted flycatcher's nest.
I see. I dare say she's in the house.
It doesn't matter, thank you. Thank you.
How long have these children been here?
About 10 days, I believe.
Seems rather curious.
I think your mother likes having them.
I remember their mother when she first came here from India. A little orphan girl of 10 or 12, very pale, nothing to look at. Well, you'll remember, of course.
Yes.
She's certainly grown into a fine-looking woman. But what misfortunes. Her first husband killed in the war, and then that other unhappy marriage. Oh, it's bad luck.
Bad luck? Oh, that's certainly a charitable way of describing it. However, it's no business of mine. Well, we may as well finish these accounts. I've done with them.
Well, there are just two matters. Firstly, your mother promised Adams to rebuild their pigsty. The drainage is the trouble. With pigs, it's essential to have a good runaway, as you can imagine. And the ground necessitates... Oh, but let me show you the plan.
Oh, never mind about the plans. If it's necessary, do it. I agree. What's the other matter?
Now, this, I fear, is rather unpleasant.
I can't read it. Looks like gin.
It is gin. Now, I can hardly believe that your mother and the old gentleman consume that quantity of spirits.
Well, of course not. The doctor drinks it. Surely you know that.
I've suspected it for months. Oh, really, that has been a most unsatisfactory appointment. I do think the time has come when we should consider getting someone more suitable. When one remembers that your uncle only asked him for the weekend, and now he's been here 7 years.
A long weekend, certainly.
Really, I must say I consider this a very serious situation.
Oh, my dear fellow, don't let's use such enormous words to describe a trivial annoyance. Look what's happening in Europe. What's a drunken doctor, more or less, in such a world?
Well, yes, by comparison, no doubt. But am I to pay this, then, without a word?
Well, you're not disputing the fact that the gin has been consumed.
No.
Well, then pay it, of course. I'll speak to my mother about the doctor. It'll be absolutely useless.
I hope I'm not disturbing any serious business.
No, not at all. I was just saying, I remember when you first came here from India. A little girl with a pigtail.
Don't say how long ago.
Oh, you were shy at first, and rather serious and thin. But how you used to run and climb trees, perfectly astounding. Do you remember, Julian?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that takes us back some time. Yes, well, I'm here to work. I shall have a few papers ready for your signature later, if I may trouble you.
Certainly.
Then, if you'll excuse me, I expect you've a good deal to talk about.
Your mother put me back in the room I always used to have. When I woke this morning, it felt as if I'd never left here at all. It's a curious sensation to come back to a house after 20 years and see one's own children playing where one once played oneself. It's rather eerie, as though one were watching one's own ghost. What do you think of my children?
They seem very nice.
Their father was a very nice man.
I never met him.
No, you did. I was forgetting. He hardly knew his children. They were so young when he was killed.
I believe he was a good deal older than you.
He was nearly twice my age.
I should hardly have imagined that it was altogether satisfactory.
Not altogether. On the other hand, he possessed what was to me at that time an exceptional virtue.
And what was that?
He wanted to marry me.
I see.
And you've been all over the world, I suppose. I've heard of you from time to time. Weren't you second secretary in Rome when Michael French was there?
Yes, I was.
And you've enjoyed it all?
Mm-hmm.
The travelling, the life, the work? Has it all come up to expectations?
I don't know whether enjoyed is the word. I've never regretted my choice of profession, if that's what you mean.
Yes, that's what I mean. Oh, it's peaceful here. You must find it a pleasant change from Paris.
I'm fond of Paris. One feels at the heart of things. To come back here is like stepping out of the world into a kind of never-never land. People who live permanently in the country seem to inhabit a sort of vegetable world. It's another civilization.
Everything's so slow and quiet. I like that.
Evidently you like Paris, too. I saw you there a few months ago.
Oh? Where?
Dining in a little restaurant near the Madeleine.
And you never came to speak to me?
You were not alone.
Would you expect to find me dining alone in a Paris restaurant? What an odd person you are.
Well, to be perfectly candid, I didn't think it would be very profitable to either of us to renew a friendship after so many years.
I see. Then my coming here must have embarrassed you. When I accepted your mother's invitation, I didn't know you'd be at home, but we're going tomorrow.
I've no objection to your coming here. But surely you must understand that, under the circumstances, it is a little difficult.
Yes, it was nearly tragedy. For a whole day they were doubtful whether he would live.
You talk about it so calmly.
I've lived with it so long.
It's true, then? He attempted suicide?
Quite true. He poisoned himself with sleeping tablets.
Dreadful.
For 24 hours he was on the danger list.
Such a young man.
Yes, he was. Very young.
I really cannot understand how you could possibly... Oh, however, no doubt you prefer not to discuss it.
There's nothing to discuss. I was to blame entirely.
Julian, I must tell you, this morning the housemaid found 6 empty gin bottles behind the dressing table in the doctor's room. Now, what am I to do? Ignore it? Why on earth must people drink? It's a filthy, disgusting habit. And yet if I ask him to go, what are we to do? I can't look after the old man. Julian, are you listening?
Yes, Mother, of course.
Then what am I to do? Can't you speak to him?
Me?
Yes, you could do it tactfully with your experience. It isn't much to ask.
Very well, Mother, if you wish.
Excuse me, Mrs. Farrar. I
Yes?
think you meant to run through the children's school lists before I started packing.
Oh, yes, indeed, I did, Mattie. I'll come now. I think we shall need some new handkerchiefs.
Julian, why are you so uncivil to Frances? I really don't understand it. I thought you would like to see her again, instead of which you simply ignore her.
What seems extraordinary to me is that you should invite her here after what has happened.
It's not extraordinary at all. She has gone through a most unhappy experience, and to whom else should she turn? I elected to bring that girl up because I was fond of her mother. Do you think I can ignore her existence now?
It's hardly a very comfortable situation, is it? And after all, she and I were brought up together here from the time she was 10 years old.
Well, then...
There's not a corner of this house and garden that doesn't hold some memory for me of Frances as a child. And naturally, I've always had a particular sort of affection for her.
Well?
But what has she turned into now? We're simply strangers. What am I to say to her now? How could she bear to come back here?
She came because I insisted she should. I thought it might help her. And now I'm beginning to regret it. You're very like your father in some ways.
If I've been impolite, I'm sorry. I'll apologize. But really, when one thinks...
Oh, yes, it's the doctor with David. Now, please, Julian, don't say anything about the gin. If he feels he must drink, then drink he shall, and that's all there is to it.
It took us another 4 days, steady climb. And then there we were, over 19,000 feet up on the highest parts in the world. Looking away north to Tibet.
Oh.
They call it Nang Pa La, you know. Mountain peaks, as far as the eye could see. White and barren like the surface of the moon. Few Europeans have ever made that journey. In those days, I could walk.
Make yourself comfortable, dear, and rest.
These damn legs of mine are worn out. The whole bag of tricks is falling to pieces. And so, from hour to hour, we rot and rot.
Doctor, I think he's going to drop off. Now I can do my ordering in the kitchen.
What a household. Round and round we go, day after day, like elderly goldfish in a bowl. Mark you, I'm not complaining. If your good mother hadn't employed me when she did, I should probably be in a home by now. At one time, you know, I acquired an unfortunate taste.
Oh, yes?
Yes, you'll be surprised what a devil of a habit it is to break. Once disgusted with oneself, one makes up one's mind never to touch the stuff again, but by God, when the craving comes, I tell you, it's overwhelming. Yes. People don't quite understand. However, all's well that ends well.
You succeeded?
Yes, I mastered it, I'm glad to say. That's a good noise to hear. I'll be perfectly frank with you. I do take a drink occasionally.
Yes, I imagined you did.
Well, where's the harm? Cut out every pleasure, I might as well be dead.
You're wanted on the telephone, Mr. Anson.
Oh, thank you, Matty. Excuse me.
Can I speak to you, Doctor?
Go on, he's asleep.
They were talking about you, he and Gregson.
Oh, enumerating my virtues?
Gregson was saying that you were unsuitable to stay here because you drank.
Well, you saw what I drank at dinner last night. Barley water.
And what was it you had before you came downstairs that made you so talkative and your face so red? Was that barley water? Why do you take us all for fools?
Well, let them sack me. What do I care?
Oh, what will become of you? Where will you go? How will you live? You'll just end in the gutter.
Well, who cares?
I do. It's terrible to see an educated man slipping into degradation. Have you no willpower? Surely, for your own self-respect.
Oh, this damn Scottish Calvinism. A man has a couple of drinks and it's a tragedy. Degradation. Leave me alone, will you?
It seems I'm very clumsy. I mean to help you, to encourage you, and I only succeed in making you angry.
There. I'm not angry. You're a good girl. Don't take it to heart. Bless you, it's not worth a frown to anybody. You've got a pretty face, huh? Let's see it smile.
Don't touch me. Oh, what's the use?
Oh, my dear girl.
Is something wrong with Mattie? She looked as if she was crying.
It's nothing.
She hasn't been looking well lately. I've asked her to see a doctor.
How old is she?
35. She's been with me 7 years, and all that time I don't believe she's made a friend or had an admirer. I feel so sorry for her.
Yes, oh, there it is.
If only she knew how gladly I would have changed places with her sometimes.
I dare say. Sometimes.
Oh, do you think me hypocritical? I don't deny that I've sought admiration and enjoyed it. I never thought that one day I'd become the sort of woman that respectable people are embarrassed to meet.
You don't embarrass me. I'm not offensively respectable. Mark you, I wasn't struck off the register or anything of that kind.
Of course not.
There's no of course not about it.
Oh, no. And now where's Julian gone?
He was wanted on the telephone.
Oh, why can't they leave him alone? You know, he used to be quite interested in this place, but now his heart's in Whitehall. Oh, I've no illusions. When I die, he'll sell it. What can one do? Where are the children? Quick!
Well,
Nellie, Toby!
That was Humphrey Caldwell. He hopes to be here at about 3 o'clock.
And who is he exactly, dear, and what does he do?
We were in Stockholm together some years ago. Now he's head of the personnel department. His brother has a house in Dorchester. I couldn't quite make out why he wanted to see me.
Well, as a diplomat, he would naturally be reluctant to make himself clear.
I'm afraid it may mean that I shan't be able to stay here very long.
You've only just arrived, and now you're talking of going. Oh, it's all such nonsense. Oh, here they are. Well, dear, and what have you been doing?
The cat has just killed a bird.
Oh, no, the wretch.
Look, a young thrush.
What a shame.
We chased the cat and shouted, but the bird was dead. It just fluttered in my hand for a few seconds and then it died. The cat shan't have it anyway.
Certainly not. Now, you come with me, and I'll show you where you can bury it. Deep, deep down in the ground, safe from any cat. Come on. Good. You know we're all going to the beach this afternoon. All right.
There you are. There's nature for you. Red in tooth and claw. That's a nice pussycat, too. A gentle, friendly, furry creature. But show her a bird or a mouse and she's a murderess, a ruthless killer.
Yes, it's horrid.
Yeah, but don't forget the other side of the picture. Think of the poor innocent little worms that pretty bird would have torn from the ground with its cruel beak and swallowed alive. Murder most foul, wherever you look. Yes, but what about man? He's tarred with the same brush. The instinct's there. Give him an excuse. Dress him up in uniform, tell him he's a hero, and he'll go out and kill with no more conscience than the cat.
To draw an analogy between a cat killing a bird and nations going to war? Oh, really, Doctor? Isn't that a little far-fetched?
Take my advice. Leave the reasons alone. You're wasting your time, my dear fellow. You might as well go and bang your head against that tree.
No, thank you very much, Doctor.
You don't believe me, of course. You're an idealist. I know. You'd much better resign, believe me. I can suggest a dozen better jobs.
Very kind of you.
I was an idealist once. Now I'm an Epicurean. I think I might guess what you are, Mrs. Farrar.
Oh, easily. I'm a middle-aged widow trying to bring up 2 children without very much money. Don't expect me to answer philosophical problems, please.
Just as I thought. A good, sensible materialist. My congratulations. I dare say David here might be on your side. Huh? The mountaineer. He spent all his life toiling after the inaccessible, too.
If someone would tell me what the fool's talking about.
He's talking nonsense, Uncle.
Nonsense, you think? And suppose I tell you that you and your kind are dangerous meddlers, eh?
Oh, don't be so stupid.
You play with matters you don't understand. And what happens? Other people suffer from your mistakes. Yes. They're not as clever as you think.
Doctor.
It's true. They don't know what they're doing. They plot and plan and confer and scheme, sign treaties, build armies. Where's it get us all in the end? You're ignorant, the lot of you. You don't know what you're doing. You strut and pose and play your games and other people pay. Yes, that's the end of it. Young men die. And you can't deny it.
This is intolerable.
Doctor, please.
Infernal bore.
No, don't go, please. I apologize. Don't go. I was just talking. I didn't mean it. The fact is, I've had a drink or two. See? And then one talks. Don't go. Please.
Then I suggest we change the subject.
Yes. Yes, of course. I talk too much. I'm sorry. I won't say another word.
There was a huge moth in my room this morning. It had greenish wings and stripes, and there was a reddish colour on the underwing. Now, what would that be? Huh? What's that?
It might have been a poplar hawk moth, Uncle.
Yes, that's possible.
We used often to find them in the garden in May. Sometimes on the trunk of that tree. Do you remember, Frances?
Yes.
I used to collect moths when I was a boy. I still remember some of the names. It's the longest time ago. I was born in 1897. My birthday falls on rather a curious date. November the 11th. So, by the inescapable logic of arithmetic, I was exactly 21 on Armistice Day, 1918. Yeah, you'd scarcely remember that, I suppose, Julian?
Vaguely. Flags in the village, I remember.
That's right.
And bells.
Flags and bells. I was 21. Of course, it all seemed very significant of something or other. Yes, a new era seemed to be dawning for me, for the whole world. When my son was born, some years later, I actually said to my wife, "He's a lucky little devil," I said. "Come into the world in 1924 with all the horrors of war behind him." In those days, of course, nobody dreamed, even in their wildest nightmares.
But surely, in spite of everything, we go forward. If only by infinitely slow and painful stages. Surely there's evidence of that. Oh, it won't be in our time, Doctor, but these children, for instance, or their children, perhaps, may actually live to see a world in which war is spoken of as we speak today of burnings at the stake. Something that had its place in a barbarous age and is now unthinkable, impossibly obscene. I can't believe that man is doomed to destroy himself. I can't believe it. We must work patiently. We must have faith.
You're getting quite eloquent, my dear. We must find you a soapbox, and then you can get it all off your chest in Hyde Park.
I beg your pardon. I'd forgotten that certain subjects were taboo in this house. Excuse me.
Well, now I suppose he's offended. Huh? But I do get tired of these highfalutin speeches, this everlasting talk of politics and war. Can he never find something agreeable to talk about? Why must we have these wearisome world problems dragged into the garden among the flowers? Well, really, I won't have it.
It was my fault. I started it.
Well, it was very stupid of you, Doctor. You ought to know better.
I remember when he was young, when he was still at school, how excitedly he would talk when something fired his imagination. Quite often I didn't understand half of what he was saying, but I was perfectly happy to sit listening and watching, especially when he was indignant or delighted, and the words came tumbling out, and his eyes were shining.
And you can imagine what the poor man suffered, Mr. Caldwell. Inside his costume.
Dreadful.
I didn't catch that. What was inside his costume?
A jellyfish, Uncle David.
Ah, yes, thank you. Very amusing.
There's a very strong bloater in that paste. More tea, please, Matthew.
There's not very much, I'm afraid.
I saw rather an attractive-looking pub on the top of the cliff.
Caldwell, you interest me strangely.
Lily, if you and Toby have finished, I'm sure Mrs. Anson would excuse you.
Yes, of course, of course. Off you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Be careful of the slippery rocks.
We will.
There they go. Gradually one forgets how it used to feel when one could run like that, flying along, hardly conscious of one's body at all.
Last year we took the children to a little place in Brittany. We simply lived in bathing suits.
Well, you're a married man, Mr. Caldwell. You've got interests outside your work. I wish you'd persuade Julian to marry and stop him working so hard.
Marriage is mother's panacea for everything. If only I were married, I should be more successful, richer, taller, more handsome.
You can laugh, my dear boy, but you work too hard. In the old days, at a picnic like this, he used to be the life and soul of the party.
This chair, it's very uncomfortable.
If you'll excuse me, I'll just go and keep an eye on the children.
Thank you, Mattie.
The children will miss her.
Yes, they will.
And I know somebody she'll miss. The doctor.
Me? Ridiculous.
I keep my eyes open. Now, Frances, if you've digested your tea, we'll take David for a stroll and leave these men to talk politics.
Yes, of course.
Mother.
And to think they get paid for their clumsy blunderings, my cook could do as well.
Well, the cook's not bad. She can't do rice, though.
Well, what's wrong with the rice, dear? This is something quite new.
It's sloppy.
Oh, come on. We'll go for a walk. We shall give you about 10 minutes, Mr. Caldwell, and then we shall come back chattering and disturb you all over again. No, this way, Frances, dear. Come along, Doctor. Mind you don't slip now.
Inside. Oh, Julian.
I hope I haven't spoiled the picnic by coming over.
Not at all. I tried to arrange that you and I should stay at home, but my mother was very anxious that we should come. I'm home so seldom that I didn't like to disappoint her.
Oh, I've enjoyed it. A house by the sea. I've always dreamed of that. As I happen to be down here, I thought I'd take the opportunity of having a chat with you. It's nothing of any great importance anyway.
What is it?
We had a conference last week to make a few staff appointments and changes.
Yes?
Amongst other things, the question of extending your appointment at Paris cropped up.
My appointment? How do you mean? Surely that was settled months ago.
Yes, that's true, but...
The ambassador was perfectly agreeable, and I had your letter affirming it. I really can't see why the question was raised.
Well, you understand in the ordinary course of events, your term in Paris would finish about the end of the month.
Well, of course, I know that perfectly well.
Yes, well, we came to the conclusion it might be as well in the circumstances not to interfere with the normal routine replacement arrangements.
Do you mean that...
Yes, we're going to bring you home at the end of the month. You'll get an official notification, of course.
But it's senseless. I took all the trouble to explain. You know perfectly well I'm serving on the refugee committee and shall be until the end of September.
Yes, I know.
But then why?
Extensions do mean a certain amount of disorganization on the establishment side.
Oh, rubbish, man. That was all settled months ago. I cannot leave Paris yet. It's out of the question. I've important matters to deal with, and I cannot leave.
Yes, we discussed it very fully before coming to a decision, I assure you.
It was agreed that I should stay on as long as the committee was sitting, and that's a perfectly normal arrangement. If you've changed your mind, it's because for some reason or other you're determined not to keep me in Paris a moment longer than is absolutely necessary. It's nothing to do with establishment.
The fact is, I suppose, that in our profession, a man's usefulness may depend, to a certain extent, on the success of his personal relations.
Quite so. In plain language, they dislike me in Paris.
You know, you're putting words into my mouth that I had no intention of using.
Oh, split hairs if you must, but the truth is I'm unpopular. Do you think I don't know what they say of me behind my back? I'm unpopular and unsuccessful.
I should hardly describe your career as unsuccessful. Although we can't actually give you a department at the moment, I feel fairly certain that before long...
Oh, my dear Humphrey, please.
Look at me if it comes to that. I haven't exactly set the Thames on fire. But isn't that the same in every profession? There isn't room for everybody at the top of the tree. We all have great regard for your integrity.
Haven't I worked? Damnation, haven't I worked?
You know, that's just it. Some of us think you work too hard. For instance, you're entitled to 56 days leave a year. Have you ever taken it? Last year you had 29.
I was busy, as you know.
It was the same when you were in Stockholm, I remember.
What do you propose to do with me?
For the time being, you'll be attached to the permanent Undersecretary's department.
Where I can do no harm.
Oh, come now.
I object to being treated like this. You're simply recalling me as if I were an incompetent clerk. And why? Because I work too hard, if you please. Why should I accept this decision? I shall see the ambassador. I shall appeal against it. It's grotesque.
Oh, come now, Julian.
Oh, leave me alone. To hear this kind of news at a picnic. It's a bit incongruous among the donuts.
I'm really very sorry. I hope you won't take it too much to heart.
No, of course not. The truth is, it's not so much leaving Paris that matters to me. It's just that now I understand, Humphrey. Now I understand exactly what my position is. Well, it's about time to come to one's senses.
Don't you think you're rather exaggerating the importance of this affair?
Very likely. The plain truth is that I've exaggerated the importance of my whole career. It's a misfortune in life to be a success at 21. Just win a few scholarships at the varsity and the old fools nod their heads and say, oh, you've got a splendid future before you, my boy. And at that age, of course, one believes it. Nothing's out of reach and one sees oneself working miracles.
A lot of your work has been greatly appreciated, I assure you.
Oh, thank you, Humphrey, thank you.
You need a change. I suggest you take a month's leave pretty soon.
A change? Yes. You're right. Yes, by heaven, it's time for that. When I think of the way I've lived. And for what? People call me clever. But what have I to show for my life? Do you see the children play? When one is young, one looks at the world, touches it and enjoys it. But as one grows older, so gradually one turns away from it. Scarcely sees it from one year's end to the next. I've been in America, Sweden, Italy, France. And all I've seen, all I've touched is another office desk, a different sort of ink pot. The sun, the air, the sky's brightness. I've shut myself away from them for fear they should distract me from the business of meddling in humanity's affairs. Oh, think of the stupidity. Deliberately to shun all wonder, all pleasure, even love itself. Isn't that to qualify for a madhouse?
You're still a youngish man. You have time.
Time? Yes. But what have I wasted? What have I lost?
Please, I wonder if you'd mind putting these in your pocket until we get home. I've nowhere safe to put them and they keep dropping out of my hand.
Oh, shells. Yes, I'll look after them.
Thank you. There are 6 periwinkles and 14 cowries. Oh, and 1 dog whelk. Thank you. Toby, wait for me.
I must be getting along, or I shall miss my train.
Go gather by the humming sea some twisted, echo-harbouring shell. Years ago, when their mother was quite young, she and I... I'll come up with you to the house.
Yeah, he's asleep again. Now go on, dear. Tell me.
That summer I was 28. He'd been away, off and on for so long that his death made hardly any difference to my life. I wrote 1 letter less a week, that's all. I was sad for a time, but I always had it in the back of my mind that I would marry again.
Well, why shouldn't you? You were quite young.
Well, the truth is I wanted to be admired and courted. I wanted to find a husband. So I started to look for one. I did it quite deliberately, and perhaps that's why I wasn't very successful. Meanwhile, the years were passing.
And then you met Farrar?
Yes. He came to live in the flat opposite mine. We used to meet in the lift occasionally, and I never even looked at him. Laura, why should I? He was years younger than I. He was a boy. It was weeks before I discovered that he used to wait and listen for my door to open and then step out to meet me. Eventually, I snubbed him quite mildly, and he blushed and stammered and was so apologetic that I felt I'd been too unkind. So a day or two later, I invited him in for a drink with some friends.
Ah, yes. Yes, of course.
And from that day, he never left me alone. He sent me flowers, he sent me books and invitations. He even copied out bits of Shakespeare and Ronsard and pushed them under my door. It was pathetic.
Couldn't you have discouraged him in some way?
Oh, I said all the usual things, that I was far too old, that we must just be friends. Well, I meant it too at first, and then, gradually, as he insisted, I began to think, well, after all, perhaps...
Oh, my dear girl.
What?
Nothing, dear, nothing.
Chatter, buzz. Nothing, dear.
He can't hear.
I suppose I was flattered. I was tired of living alone and told myself that other women had married men much younger than themselves. It wasn't invariably disastrous, surely.
If only you'd come to me for advice.
Oh, yes. But when you've made up your mind to do something stupid, you avoid good advice. I knew it was stupid, too, but I couldn't stop. So, we were married. Oh, he'd have been happy enough with a girl of 21, but with a widow of 36... He didn't seem able to treat me as an ordinary creature of flesh and blood. For a woman of my age, it was simply embarrassing, and when I tried to bring him down to earth, I could see he was hurt, shocked.
Yes.
Well, after 3 or 4 months, the situation was so getting on my nerves that I could hardly speak politely to him or bear him near me. At last, I told him that I was afraid we'd made a mistake, that I was to blame, that I would go, give him a divorce, arrange for everything. He kept saying, but what have I done? You know the rest. We struggled on for a month or two, torturing each other. And then I left. A few days later, they found him, unconscious. And the long letter that was published in the papers, in which he forgave me.
People read about these things, but no one understands.
I suppose that he deserved it all. But did he? What will become of him? One thinks one lives in a vacuum, that one's sins are one's own concern, but that's not true. Oh, no.
Well, Julian, dear, and what have you been doing?
Nothing.
Well, I do hope Mr. What's his name hasn't ordered you off to Timbuktu by the next train.
Oh, no, quite the reverse. I'm being recalled to London.
Well, I thought you were to stay in Paris for another 6 months.
That was the arrangement, yes.
Then why has it been altered? Are they promoting you, dear? Well, it's certainly high time.
Not exactly, no.
Of course, no one can expect to understand the machinations of the Foreign Office. Aren't they pleased with your work, or what?
No, simply delighted.
Then why, may one ask?
Look, really, Mother, it's not worth discussing. I dare say I've trodden on a few toes, that's all.
Well, I must say, I think they treat you quite disgracefully. Considering the way you work, never sparing yourself, never taking proper holidays.
Why, what's the matter? What's happened?
Never mind, dear. Never mind. Why don't you appeal?
Appeal? It's merely a routine move. Besides, I'm perfectly satisfied. They were a dull lot in Paris. I shall be glad of a change. It's not bad news at all. On the contrary.
How much longer are we going to sit here?
What did I say? Do you want to go home, dear?
Yes, I do.
Doctor! Where on earth is he? Doctor!
Bet you £0.50 he's with Gregson in the pub.
Well, I might have known this would happen. Why we go on employing anyone so hopelessly unreliable? Well, it's simply throwing money away.
Oh, he's all right.
It's all very well to say that.
Let me take him for you.
No. No, dear, you will please to stay here. It's my responsibility. Now, David, come, dear.
All right.
And when the doctor comes, Julian, tell him we wanted him and he wasn't there.
I don't want to upset anyone.
Well, perhaps we should all go.
No.
I'll call the children.
Certainly not. The children are enjoying themselves. Now, David, I told you it was going to be a long day and you wouldn't listen to me.
I didn't realize it.
For years, my mother's been telling me that I work too hard. And now, when she's proved to be perfectly right, she's indignant.
Does that surprise you? You don't know much about human nature.
No, perhaps not. I had no business to speak to you as I did this morning. I hope you'll forgive me.
Of course.
Do you know how long it is since you and I were together on this beach? Nearly 20 years. Nothing's changed. People who think their lives important should look at rocks. Rocks that have stood, say, for 400 million years. It's pathetic, isn't it, to think how long some of us continue to deceive ourselves. Of course, my leaving Paris will make not the slightest difference to anybody or anything.
I always thought it was the wrong profession for you. You should have been a painter or a writer and worked out all your romantic notions harmlessly.
Look! Look! I found this in a pool.
What is it, darling?
It's called Ascidian, Mattie says.
Oh, yes. Ascidian.
Is Mattie really leaving?
Yes, darling, she's going to her sister.
When?
Tomorrow, when you go back to school.
Can she come back sometimes?
Yes, I expect she can, if you'd like her to.
Yes, I should. When can she come? Can she come next summer holidays?
I dare say, yes, I dare say she could come for a week or so next summer.
Do you mind if I tell her that?
No, you tell her if you'd like to.
Thank you.
Don't go too far away. We shall be leaving soon.
Oh, no, not yet, not yet. Mattie!
She's an attractive child.
What will become of her? Has she a friendly star? I often wonder.
When I went to Washington, you were still a schoolgirl. Hearing of your engagement came as quite a shock.
I was 19.
Yes, I know. All the same, it seemed absurdly young. Nobody could be expected to know their own mind at that age.
Oh, I did.
I confess it rather annoyed me at the time. How many men had you met? Why the hurry? Of course, it was none of my business. I realized that, and in any case, I could hardly interfere from the other side of the world.
And suppose you had been here. How would you have interfered? I've always been obstinate, you know.
At least we might have discussed it sensibly.
Oh, sensible discussion. Do you think that would have made any difference?
You know how one daydreams, imagining what might have happened had one made some different decision at some time? Well, I wondered occasionally how you would have answered if I'd asked you years ago to marry me.
Years ago?
Say, before you met Miles Edison.
Oh, then. Why, then I'd have married you if you'd lifted your little finger.
Is that true?
True? Oh, don't be ridiculous. Surely you knew?
Well, of course I didn't.
And the trouble I took to please you.
I never thought.
Oh, of course not. Why should you? There was so much else to excite and interest you in those days. I remember the morning you had the notice of your appointment in Washington. Everyone said it was splendid. And all I could think was that it was 3,000 miles away and that I'd lost you.
I didn't know.
No, you didn't know. I remember we went to Southampton to see you off. You kissed your mother goodbye, and then, for some reason or other, you turned to me, gave my hair a little pull, and said, "Goodbye, behave yourself." And that was as near as I ever got to a kiss from you.
But surely you knew I was fond of you.
Fond? Were you fond? Oh, if only I'd been fond and not lost, damned past saving in love.
Our whole lives might have been entirely different. If only...
If. That's a silly game to play. Here come the doctor and Gregson.
Oh, those boring old men. Let's go.
No, I think we'll stay.
Why? Come for a walk with me, please. Please.
No, Julian. No.
Why not?
I never saw her again till she died. I'm talking about my sister, Mrs. Farrar.
Oh, really?
And he actually came up to me in the hospital and said, "Now I hope you're pleased with yourself." That's true.
How dreadful.
He's been going on like this for 20 minutes.
It's all very well to sneer, but what would you have done? Imagine it, your own sister dying in poverty.
Why think about it, my dear fellow? It doesn't help.
She might be walking the earth today.
She's probably much happier where she is.
That's what I tell him. Of course she's happier. Far happier.
What's the matter? Oh, is he hurt?
It's his sister.
His sister? Yeah, but what do you mean? She died years ago.
Exactly. That's just it.
Sometimes it comes back to me.
Oh,
I can't help it.
really? Willie, come now. You've been giving him a drink, Doctor.
One glass of beer.
And you know what he's like. Now, that's quite enough, Willie. You did all you could for your sister. We've been through the whole story before several times. Now, you will please cheer up. We're here to enjoy ourselves. A beautiful evening like this, too. Meanwhile, since you were nowhere to be seen, Doctor, I had to take the old man home myself.
I'm sorry.
You might think.
I beg your pardon.
If you'd care for a stroll, Frances.
I'm feeling lazy.
Excuse me, Mrs. Anson. I'm afraid we've lost the kite.
Oh, dear.
The wind dropped as Toby was pulling it in, and it swooped down and stuck halfway up the cliff. You can see it from here.
Oh, dear. Oh, yes. Oh, what a nuisance.
Oh, something like this always seems to happen when one wants to go home.
Can't we climb up to it? If the old man were here, he'd be up that cliff.
No, I think I can get it.
Of course you can.
Of course. You can do nothing of the sort. You're not a climber. No, Julian, one slip and where would you be?
I've climbed these cliffs a dozen times.
I dare say when you were young.
I'm still under 80, Mother.
I'll give you a hand.
Doesn't look particularly difficult.
Julian, will you please oblige me by not being stupid and obstinate?
Nobody need be alarmed. Broken legs are my speciality.
That's not very funny, Doctor. Now, Julian, dear, I forbid you to do it if it's stinks.
I'm all right, Mother.
This way to the amazing exhibition. Daredevil diplomat dices with death.
Doctor,
Hmm?
may I speak to you?
What? Now?
There won't be another chance.
Oh, very well. Speak on. You have our ear.
Oh, please, don't joke.
My dear girl, what is it? You're trembling.
Don't laugh, that's all.
Of course not.
Doctor, it may not be very long before your employment here is ended.
Well, no. That is so.
I believe you're quite alone in the world.
True.
So, you'd have nowhere to go from here.
Oh, as to that, a nomad existence suits me. I'm an independent old cuss.
Doctor, would you not consider letting me make a home for you?
Oh. Oh, my dear girl.
I'd not interfere with you. You could come and go as you liked. If you wanted to drink, if it gave you any pleasure, I'd not try to stop you by lecturing or nagging. As long as I could look after you, make a home where you were comfortable.
Mattie. Mattie, please. I beg you, my dear girl. You're not thinking what you're saying. It's out of the question. Why? Consider our ages.
I'm 35.
Exactly. You're a fine young woman. And should be thinking of a man who could offer you some sort of future. A young fellow with energy, prospects.
Do you think there are many young fellows with energy and prospects who want to marry a penniless governess of 35?
When I say young...
I've never had a proposal of marriage in my life. Not one. Of course, I'm not pretty, but uglier women than I get married. Plenty of them. Maybe I've not the right way of speaking to men. My sister always says I'm too solemn, too serious. And I dare say she's right. But am I never to be married because I've no great sense of humour? And what have I to joke about? Will you tell me?
Now, Mattie.
Some women have only to lift their eyes and take a pick of a dozen. Look at her. How many men has she had? And young, too. It's not fair. It's not fair! I'm sorry. I just thought before it was too late, I might as well offer to live for someone who'd not be too particular, perhaps.
Not too particular? This is simply unheard of. What can I say?
You don't need to say anything. I'm not so dense I can't understand.
Could I let you throw yourself away on a waster, a drunkard? Look at me. A nice sort of bridegroom I'd make for any woman.
What do I care that you're poor or a drunkard? You're kind, gentle, understanding, and you'd be someone that belonged to me at last. You'd be mine. If you knew how tired I am of loving other people's children and losing them and starting again and never a soul that's mine to keep.
Come now. Let's sit down. Talk this over calmly. There. Now, let me say, first of all, that I don't see in your situation any need for such desperate remedies as you suggest. Because a young woman has reached the age of 35, that's no reason to throw yourself away on an old fool who can be no help or comfort to her.
Why do you speak of yourself like that?
Because it's true. I had my life. Marriage, a career, a child. I had it all. But at 35, good heavens, there's hope. A chance meeting, a letter, some trivial little incident may suddenly transform your whole life.
Oh.
And I believe it will, yes. I have a strong conviction that your star is in the ascendant.
You're very kind.
Your day will come. I'm certain of it. Look at the sea now. Splendid, huh? What colours. Emerald and blue and violet. The tender, delicate shades of evening. Oh, don't cry. You know, there's a certain sort of tree that only flowers every 12 years. Or 10, perhaps, I forget which. And so it is with certain lives. For years they're grey and monotonous, and then, one day, unexpectedly, they blossom out in happiness. Yes, he's rescued the kite. How absurd. You can see he's quite delighted with himself. Oh, very clever. Very daring.
He got it! He got it! Why didn't you come? Halfway up, we all thought he wasn't going to be able to get any higher, and then...
We should start packing up now, dear. It's nearly 7 o'clock.
And if that little bush hadn't been there, what would you have done?
I should have rolled down the cliff.
He'd have rolled down the cliff, rolled down the cliff.
Water feet, now forever is.
But I still say it was very stupid. Just one slip and look at your trousers, ruined.
Oh, that's nothing, Mother.
I think we could mend that.
There you are, you see. Willing hands attend the hero's every need. What can I do? Surely you require some medical attention. Huh? Let me feel your pulse. Huh? Oh. Hey. Oh. He's alive!
Roly-poly down the cliff!
Toby, dear, you're too excited.
It's clear I should have been a mountaineer. I've wasted my life, Doctor.
Pack up, please. Everybody, pack up, children. It's time to go. Julian, dear, take the rug, and bring the chair. Doctor, please. Come on, everybody.
How many miles there belong 70 Can I get there by candlelight? Yes, Betty, yes.
Next summer, shall we be able to go to the sea? Shall we?
Yes, perhaps, darling. We'll...
It's all right, Matty. I asked her and she said you could come. Next summer! Next summer!
Good morning, Doctor.
Morning.
Look at this. There used to be a lot in the wood owing to the heavy clay soil. It's called Herb Robert, or Graham Robertianum. The leaf has a rather particular scent.
I don't care for it.
Yeah, it's pungent, certainly.
It looks as if there'll be trouble in the east.
Very likely. I got up early this morning and went for a walk. Everything was absolutely motionless, as if asleep. The light wasn't bright like this, but gold. And the shadow of the tree stretched all across the lawn. Such stillness.
I get up early. Couldn't you sleep?
No. Doctor, I must tell you something. I've decided to marry.
What?
Yes. All last night I thought of what my future was to be, and at last it became absolutely clear. No more ambitions for public life with its arid frustrations. Marriage. A home. Children.
Yeah. Does this mean you approve of marriage in a general way, or that your affections are already fixed on some particular object?
Of course they are. There's only one person in this world I would dream of marrying. Frances Farrar.
My dear boy.
Well?
No. Well, she's a fine woman, a woman of the world. No? She has courage, dignity. I congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a good fellow. I feel so absurdly excited.
Have you declared yourself?
No, I've had no opportunity yet, but I mean to speak to her presently.
Oh.
Have you got 2 10-shilling notes for £1 by any chance?
Yeah, I might have. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
I see.
What?
When a man wants to make himself agreeable to a widow, he starts by bribing the children.
How is David this morning, Doctor?
He's all right.
Well, how can you say that? Well, last night he nearly collapsed.
You know, he's a very old gentleman. We shall have these frights from time to time. Probably the sun was too much for him.
Oh, how it worried me. I couldn't sleep all night. I kept thinking, suppose he dies in his sleep. Suppose I can never speak to him again. I should never have forgiven myself.
He wanted to come with us. It would have been unkind to have left him at home. It wasn't your fault, Mother.
Oughtn't he to have a heart tonic?
No.
Doctor, are you thinking what you say?
You can always flog a tired horse, but you can't prolong its life. His heart is old, that's all, like the rest of him. Of course, if you care to call in another opinion...
Oh, no, Doctor. You do usually help him to dress, don't you?
I fasten his shoes and pull on his trousers. He likes to do the rest himself.
Well, perhaps this morning... he was so tired last night. If you wouldn't mind...
As you wish.
Why were you up so early, dear?
I was restless.
Julian, we must be friends.
Yes, of course, Mother, of course.
I was worrying so much last night about your future.
There's nothing to worry about.
You say that, dear.
But I think otherwise. I don't like to think of you going on unsuccessful and alone. It's such a bleak outlook. Well, independence is all very well for a young man, but as you grow older, you'll find that it's just another name for loneliness.
Mother.
I'm talking, Julian.
I'm sorry, but could we discuss all that later? Do you mind?
Well, I can see what it is. You'll never marry. Never.
Mother?
You simply end up as one of those pathetic creatures who spend their days in clubs for company and then go home night after night to empty flats. Very well. I shall say no more. But if you imagine that's a happy way to live... Oh, yes, what is it, Willie? We were having a private conversation.
Oh, I beg your pardon. It was just these plans. Excuse me.
Well, you needn't go now. We've finished.
Oh, thank you. I said I'd show these plans and the estimate.
Oh, yes. Oh, the pigsty.
The scale is 1 inch to 1 foot. Now, here, for instance, is the sectional view, and you can see the rather complicated drainage system.
Yes, I suppose so.
Yes, well, that's all very well, but how much would it cost?
The estimate is £105, but I dare say...
It's out of the question. It's perfectly absurd. Why should Adams have such a luxurious pigsty?
I understood that you had more or less promised him...
Then I've changed my mind. £105, indeed? Why, for half of that he could buy enough pork to last him the rest of his life.
Yes, but one can't promise a person a pigsty 1 minute and then simply change one's mind.
Oh, all right. Let him have it. It's your money, after all, Julian, not mine. Let him have it by all means. And don't let's discuss it any more.
Oh, very well.
Oh, I'm tired of it all. Yes, I'm tired. This everlasting struggle, year after year, to keep the place in some sort of order, and for whom? I fuss about, make plans, spend money, and who cares? Who appreciates it?
I do, Mother. I assure you. I appreciate it very much.
You? What good is it to you? You'll never live here, and when I die, you'll sell it.
On the contrary...
Don't argue, dear. You know you will. It will be sold, and all my work will be forgotten, disappear. The fact is, I should have left years ago when Ian died. I should have taken a flat in London.
But I've suggested London a dozen times. And you've always said you would hate to live there. That your only interest was in this house and garden.
Have I? Well, I dare say I have. One says anything. Anyway, what does it matter? My life will soon be over, thank goodness.
Oh, Mother, dear.
Don't speak to me. Please leave me alone. Everybody can go. Go away and enjoy themselves. I'm tired of you all.
Look, Mother, darling, please. Why, only just now I was saying to the doctor how greatly I admire the way you live here.
Yes, of course, no doubt, I dare say. Now, there, I'm all right now, dear. I do apologize. Thank you, I'm all right. And yes, my back ached all last night, and I didn't sleep well.
What's all this tomfoolery about my not being able to dress myself, Laura? The day I can't put my clothes on, you can knock me over the head and have done with it.
We all of us like to be helped to time.
Johnson always used to pull off your hunting boots, don't you remember, dear?
Hunting boots are entirely different. I hate being messed about.
Anyway, dear, I'm glad you're better. We were so worried.
Yes, we were.
Where's my geographical magazine?
In your chair, dear. Well, Frances, so you're ready?
Yes, all packed. We've all enjoyed it here so much.
Well, you must come again with the children. You must all come
How
again.
kind of you. Are you better, Mr. Anson?
Oh, I'm all right. They can't kill me. I go on boring everybody year after year. Is it 8 years I've been here, Laura, or 7?
7 or 8? My dear David, it's 18.
What on earth are you talking about? Can't possibly be more than it can't be 18.
Yes, it is.
Of course, I'm such an old fool now. Time means nothing to me. The years pass and pass. At 18. Really, I apologize.
Don't be so silly.
Sort of blasted Methuselah.
You're nothing of the sort.
Well, come on, Doctor. It's time for my walk.
Now, David, let me take you for a walk this morning.
Oh, well, very kind of you. 18. Oh, is there no end to it? One begins to feel there's been some mistake. One's been left behind, so to speak. Well, all one's friends...
No, don't. Please, David, don't. Now, where would you like to go? Just to the pond and back?
Yes, the pond and back, 10,000 times.
Doctor, if you see Willie Gregson, tell him I'll be with him in a few minutes.
Huh? Oh, very well, very well.
Frances?
Yes?
Frances, I've so wanted to speak to you. Twice yesterday evening I tried, but each time it seemed as if you were anxious to avoid it.
We all talked so much yesterday. Too much, perhaps. It's nearly time...
No, don't go. You keep evading me and I must talk to you.
Then let's talk of the past. Let's talk of what is pleasant.
And the future? Couldn't that perhaps be pleasant too? Last night, after you'd gone to bed, my mother told me something of what had happened to you and young Farrar. And the more I thought of it, the more I realized the extent of my own responsibility.
Oh, no, that's nonsense.
No, on the contrary. My thoughtless behavior 20 years ago drove you into an unsatisfactory marriage with Edison. And all that follows was a direct consequence. That's undeniable.
No, Julian, you can't go through life feeling responsible for the actions of a girl who happened years ago to fall in love with you without encouragement. You can explain my behavior in 100 different ways, but nothing excuses it. Oh, look, I meant to show you. It's rather an amusing photograph.
Yes, but do you mind, please, not changing the subject? We've little enough time as it is, and before you go, I must tell you that... Oh, there now. I'm talking to you as if I were giving orders to a clerk, and what I want to tell you, what I want to say, is simply to beg you to consider becoming my wife.
Oh, Julian, no.
Why no?
You haven't thought.
I've thought all night, and I'm sure. And the certainty and the longing to speak to you made me so impatient, and the hours till morning passed so slowly.
No.
Well, surely it's simply providential that you and I should have met here again now, at this particular moment.
Julian, it's not providential at all. It's only an accident. You're reading into our meeting some significance that isn't there. Don't think I'm not flattered and grateful. I am, but really it wouldn't do, Julian. It's not possible.
I've been too awkward and abrupt, I understand that now, but in a year, say, when you've had time...
No, it isn't that. It isn't time I need.
Then you can only mean that it's not possible for you to love me, or to think of living as my wife. Is that it?
You think we would be happy, but we wouldn't. You think we can go back to the beginning and start again, but it's not possible, Julian. You're making a mistake.
You say that with such appalling certainty. I know what you feel. Because you've had so much unhappiness, you can't believe in a new life.
A new life. How like you that is. And do you know how it would end? I should disappoint you, Julian. You believe so much, and I so little. You think of me as the girl you used to know grown older. But I'm not. I'm different. I'm changed. Some sort of flame seems to have burned out, and now I'm just cold and empty-hearted.
I don't believe it. And if you are, I'll change all that. Oh, for God's sake, believe it. Well, say something.
I shouldn't have come here. This should never have happened. If I hadn't come back, you'd never have thought of me, never have wanted to see me again, and that would have been so much better.
I'm not fit to share your unhappiness, is that it? Have I really so little understanding? Stay with me, Frances. Please.
It's too late, Julian. It's too late. Please, don't say any more. Oh, here's Matty.
I think I'd better give you the keys now, Mrs. Farrar, before I forget. And these are the lists you wanted.
Thank you, Matty.
Toby's box will need mending before he goes back next term.
He needs a new one. It's really too small.
It would be better.
We arrive at Paddington at 2:30 with the children. What time is your train north?
Not until 5:30.
We shall all miss you dreadfully, of course.
Partings are never agreeable. I hope the children will continue to make progress at school.
Come and see them sometimes, Matty.
That would be very nice. Oh, excuse me. I have something for the doctor.
Hmm?
Here's the address you asked me for.
Address? What address?
That's the one. The luggage is all packed and downstairs, Mrs. Farrar.
Her hand was shaking. What can be the matter?
It's nothing. It'll pass.
And finally you come to the dwarfs. They're the only ones that can exist at such altitudes.
Yes, dear, of course, of course. Now, you sit down and one of us will read to you for a bit. Doctor, I was reading an article on Lapland or Canada to him. Here, you'll find the place marked.
Taxi, the taxi's here!
My dears, not so much noise.
I'm sorry. Can I go in front with the driver, Mummy? Can I?
Yes, and I'll come and see you off.
Now say goodbye nicely to Uncle David.
Goodbye, Uncle David.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Come again. Cheer us up.
I shall be back in a minute, David.
Goodbye.
No, I'm not going. I shall be back in a minute.
Oh.
Goodbye, Mr. Anson.
Yes, goodbye.
I'll be back in a minute, dear.
All right, I know. Everybody shouts at me this morning. Do they think I'm deaf?
Now then, morning saw the whole population agog with excitement to witness the great Canadian husky dog race. Again and again the strangely thrilling cry of mush echoed and re-echoed on the frosty air.
Mush?
That's what it says. Again and again.
Whose children were those?
Oh, Mrs. what's her names? How do you feel?
Got a bit of a pain in my chest and my head.
Oh, have a rest. They're all gone.
A lot of noise and talk. I'm too old for it.
There'll be no noise now. You can have a sleep.
I'm tired. It's
Too tight?
Yeah.
Here. Let me do it. There.
Thanks.
You're tired, old man. Have a sleep.
What's the matter?
He's had enough.
Doctor, when Julian comes back, don't mention Frances Farrar. Talk of anything else, I'll explain later. Just one thing after another. Oh, poor Julian. It seems as if nothing can go right for him. It's worrying. It really is. Is it my fault? There are times when I wonder. Oh, well, dear, they've gone.
They waved to me all down the drive. Delightful children, really.
But noisy.
Gone are the days when our hearts were young and gay.
Don't.
You know, a girl like that governess ought to get married and have children of her own. And why doesn't she? She's not bad looking.
One can never understand these things. She'll be an old maid, though. One can see it coming.
Very likely. Oh, well, medicine time.
I never realized, Julian. It never occurred to me.
It doesn't matter. Evidently she didn't feel able. She's very changed, isn't she?
Yes, dear. She's changed a great deal. Really, I don't think it would be very suitable now. Years ago, of course. Well, it might have been a different thing.
Yes, that's right.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, naturally, I'm disappointed. I had hoped, in spite of everything, that she and I were... However... Meanwhile, it was good to see children about the place.
Yes.
Living and working continually among older people, one is apt to forget that half the world is young. Yes, we may fail, miss our opportunities, live stupidly, grow old. But always behind us come the young ones, with new energy, new ideals, new faith. And not all of them will fail. No, some will succeed, live splendidly, achieve what we have scarcely dared to dream of.
Yes, I dare say. But what are you going to do now, dear? What?
Oh, I shall go back to my work, of course. My career isn't finished by any means. I'm pretty certain to be promoted soon, a year or two at the most, and then I shall be a councillor or a head of a department. And that's something after all. And then I intend to come back here a good deal more in the future.
Oh, do, dear.
Yes, I will. I intend to learn gardening. I dare say you've got some books on the subject.
Oh, plenty, plenty.
There's a good deal we could do. For instance, we might use the stream to make a sort of water garden. Lilies and so on. And then it occurred to me this morning that if we were to cut down 3 or 4 trees over there and clear away the undergrowth, we could make a great vista stretching away to the sea and border it with azaleas and flowering shrubs. And do you see what I mean?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, dear.
Yes. There's really no end to what we might do. There's no end.
Wendy Hiller was Laura Anson, Michael Horden, Dr Farley, Barbara Lee Hunt, Frances Farrar, Richard Pascoe, Julian Anson, and Alan Wheatley, David Anson, in A Day by the Sea by N.C.Hunter. Miss Matheson was played by Elizabeth Kelly, William Gregson, Ronald Herdman, Humphrey Caldwell, Fraser Carr, Eleanor, Jane Whittenshaw, and Toby was Daniel Allen. A Day by the Sea was adapted for radio by Molly Greenhalgh and directed by Graham Gould.